What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you all my predictions for what a LEGO event part 2 could be. Let's get straight into it. As you guys might already know, it's not very probable that we have a part 2 to the LEGO event, but if that were to happen, I think the first event would definitely be a rerun of the LEGO Team Sonic event. Hopefully with a couple more different quests and maybe some better rewards, maybe including a LEGO tornado, because these skins would be duplicates. But don't know if they would rerun that event or if they would introduce some new skins. Maybe for that event, since I haven't used them yet, they could do LEGO SBO. He has a LEGO skin. I might not be correct about that, but hopefully he'll get one by the time if they do a LEGO Part 2 event. Now I'm going to tell you my idea for the second part of the LEGO Part 2 event. Okay guys, my idea for the second part of the LEGO Part 2 event would be a LEGO Tornado Assault type event. Maybe since you unlocked it in the LEGO Team Sonic event, you can use it to unlock the Eggmobile as a LEGO mount or Death Egg Mech. I think this would be a good way to get out of having to do just the normal event where you unlock characters, but it could also be really interesting because you wouldn't have to worry about the limits of Brick Hill Zone. It would be a whole new game mode, just like Tornado Assault, where you would have to gain points, sadly, to unlock the rewards inside of the event. But I think this would be a perfect addition to the LEGO Part 2 event. Now, on to the third part of the LEGO Part 2 event. Okay, now I'm going to tell you guys what I think could be the third part of the LEGO event. I think the third part could most likely be a Team Rose based event. We already have Amy, but why can't we have LEGO Big or LEGO Cream? I think if they introduce those figures into the series, that would be a perfect reason to add LEGO Big and LEGO Cream into Sonic Speed Simulator for a LEGO Part 2 event. This event could be just like our current way to get LEGO Amy, with these little LEGO capsules to unlock the animals, or they could do a whole custom new theme where you have to collect flowers that are little tiny LEGO pieces around the map, or you have to destroy flowers or plant flowers. But I think that would be a really good way to unlock LEGO Cream and LEGO Big, alongside being a good third part for the LEGO event. Now on to my idea for the final part of this LEGO event. Okay, finally, we're going to talk about the fourth and most important event in the LEGO Part 2 event. I gotta run around for this one. My idea is that we could do a LEGO Supersonic and a LEGO Super Shadow Bio Lizard boss fight. You guys might be thinking, what? We're not gonna get any super reskins just for a stinking LEGO event? Well, I don't know if they'd be reskins. Maybe they can introduce a new mechanic where you can switch between LEGO Supersonic and LEGO Super Shadow in the menu. Because if you come over here and you search up Super and you click on one of these, there could be a little button over here or a switch that says normal or LEGO that lets you switch between LEGO and Super. So it's not necessarily a reskin, it's just a different form. But for the Bio-Lizard boss fight, I think they could take a page out of Solaris's book and SA2 book. And they could also take a page out of Shadow Gen's book. All three are really good ways to do a boss fight. Solaris was a team boss fight, and so was SA2 Bio-Lizard's boss fight. And Shadow Generations was the best fight for Bio-Lizard, especially since it was more high quality. But I think if they did something like Shadow Generations, but you could switch between Sonic and Shadow, and Shadow would be more up close, and Sonic would have to, like, go in and attack, because Shadow could distract it. I think that would be a really, really, really good introduction to dual boss fights and super form reskins or new super forms just in general. I think the rewards for this event would, of course, be Lego Supersonic and Lego Super Shadow, and maybe even a Lego BioLizard Fast Friend, just like the Doom's Eye Fast Friend. That could be very interesting, and I would love to see how they would do the boss fight. But that is my final idea for a Lego Part 2 event. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple things that they could have done better with this Lego event for Part 2, if Gamefam ever sees this video. As you guys might already know, all the events are over here. They're all jumbled up in the hub area, and it's kind of hard to access them because on the button over here, you can only access the newest event. Maybe instead of having just this, there could be a button that takes you to the Lego event, and you can click page arrows maybe on each side to flip between each event. I also think that some of the events need to work with event stat. This event needed to work with event stat. It works now because they changed it, but I had to collect 3,000 Lego rings, defeat 500 Lego magnets, destroy 200 gold bricks, rebuild 50 Lego structures, and destroy 50 Eggman structures. That's a lot of work. And over here, we also had this, which it took hours to finish this, because you have to get 4 million points. That's a lot of points, but it was worth it for the mechs. This event was the worst event of all, though. This event is the Lego Animal Rescue event. As you can see, you had to collect 800 animals. I'm so disappointed. I hate these kinds of events, but the ATV did make it better because you could hold 10 at a time. But that is my opinion on what a Lego event Part 2 could be and what they could improve alongside the Lego Part 2 event. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.